The #1 arcade hit is here. From Sub-Zero, Raiden, and the rest of the combat warriors to the grueling endurance and intense mirror matches. Execute bone-shattering combos and ferocious finishing moves. Defeat the half-human dragon Goro and destroy the shape-shifting Shang Tsung to become the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior. And this is, if you hadn't figured it out, Mortal Kombat from Sculptured Software and Acclaim, released in 1993. It's one of them 2D fighting games, kind of like that Double Dragon game we looked at not too long ago. And maybe this little game you might have heard of called Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat, of course, very popular series. There's like, I don't know, 20 games in the series. This one was really kind of... what do we want to say? What do we want to say about Mortal Kombat? Well, it got a lot of attention, that's for sure. It's a little infamous for its depictions of blood and violence and gore. And that did get changed quite a bit for the Super Nintendo version, which, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't care. I don't have any use for Mortal Kombat. I think it is slow. I think it is clunky. I think it's ugly. I think the music isn't very good. I don't think the characters are interesting. I do not like Mortal Kombat. I would much rather play Street Fighter any day of the week. And what is there to say about Mortal Kombat? As a fighting game, I think the first one is really just kind of bland and boring. Really, I think the reason that it got the popularity that it did, I'm not talking about the arcade versions, strictly just the home console versions, was because of all the controversy over it, just because of the violence and everything else. It kind of became one of those things like, have you heard about this Mortal Kombat game? It supposedly is like super duper violent, and then people went out and bought it and tried it, and you know, some people liked it, some people not. GamePro in 2009, voters ranked it as their 21% of voters rated it their favorite fighting game after Street Fighter and Tekken. And you know what? I don't even care about Tekken. I don't even care. In 2012, Capcom Street Fighter producer Yoshinori Ono said he's getting a lot of requests for a Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat and understands why people want it. Quote, but it's easier said than done. Having Chun-Li getting her spine ripped out or Ryu's head bouncing off the floor, it doesn't necessarily match. In 2014, martial artist Frankie Edgar opined Mortal Kombat has been far superior to Street Fighter. Well, he's a martial artist. He would know a lot about video games, I am sure. It gets a lot of attention at fighting tournaments like EVO and Combo Breaker. Some of the other games I think are fine. Mortal Kombat 3, I remember being pretty good. I think there's an N64 one that I might have played a little bit. Mortal Kombat 4, maybe, that seemed to be alright. But I don't know. It's just kind of become a series that I don't think they know what to do with anymore, because we had Mythologies and Shaolin Monks and Armageddon and Mortal Kombat vs. DC and all these other games that... I guess if you're into it, you would realize which one you were playing. I can't look at them and tell you which one's which. I'd rather play Street Fighter. Johnny Cage wins.